This video is going to walk you through how to log your student into Google Classroom. Google Classroom is the platform that we are going to be using to provide instruction over the next several weeks. You can access Google Classroom through the Clever website or the Clever app. If you're using an iPad, you'll use the Clever app. Your iPad needs to have a newer version of the iOS system. If you don't have a newer version of iOS, you can access Clever through their website on a laptop or a computer. The only thing is you need to make sure that you're using your Google Chrome web browser. Google Chrome looks like this little wheel right here. So again, make sure that you're in Google Chrome. Once you are, you can go to Clever's website, which is www.clever.com. And from here, it's going to ask you to log in. You want to log in as a student. And then it's going to give you two choices. If you have access to your child's Clever ID badge, you can bypass a lot of the instructions that I'm about to go through and just click on Clever Badge Login and scan their badge. If you don't, it's totally okay. We're going to log in with Active Directory using your child's school email address and password. This information should be on a little sticker located inside of the folder that you picked up from the school prior to our shutdown. So let's go ahead and click on Login with Active Directory, and you're going to put in that information. So your child's email address needs to be typed in exactly as written. These are case sensitive, so we want to make sure that as we are typing it in exactly as written. And this is an @stu.mcpss.com web address. So once you've typed it in, you're going to click next, and it's going to ask you for your password. Again, passwords are case sensitive. It should be your child's initial, uppercase first letter, lowercase second letter, and then their birthday. Again, please make sure that when you're typing it in that you give an capital first letter and a lowercase second letter. Once you've typed it in, you're going to click sign in. I would suggest staying signed in if you don't want to keep typing in this information. So I would click yes, and then it's going to bring you into your Clever website. Here you can access all kinds of different little apps that your child has access to. This is where you go to get on iReady, and we're really hoping that all students are logging into iReady each week. Our goal is 45 minutes in reading and 45 minutes in math. They also have access to Typing Club, typing.com. Flocabulary is going to be an app that several of us are going to be using throughout instruction. This is where they'll access that. There will be later tutorials, so don't worry about those now. But I do want to mention that Mobile County has opened up the accelerated platform, which means that your students can take AR tests at home. We're not actually going to be, grading them, and, it's not a requirement, but it is encouraged just to keep them reading. So there is that option within our Google platform. So to get into our Google Classroom, you're going to find this app right here. It's got this little green background with a white little person. You'll click on it, and it's going to ask you to verify your login information again. Again, that is your child's email address for the school and their password. Uppercase first letter, lowercase second letter, and their birthday. Once you've typed all that information in, you're going to go to Google Classroom. Now, some of you may have this web page come up where it says choose an account. You should be able to click on add account, type in your child's email address again. I know it's a lot of typing, but once you do it this first time, you should not have to do it again. So just type, if you have a Google Gmail, I don't see why it would work any differently, but you can just type in their email address, click next. It's going to ask you if this email account is them. You can hit continue. Welcome to your new Google account, accept, and then it should take you straight to Google Classroom. It's going to have you verify that this is your student. If that is, then click continue. Are you a student? Yes, I am a student. Pick your role. Your child is a student. And then if your teacher has set up their class using the child's email address, you're not going to need a code. My children shouldn't need a code because, again, I've already added their email addresses. If you don't have if your teacher did not set it up using email addresses, then you come up here to this plus sign, click on it. It'll ask you to join a class, and you'll have to have your class code. Teachers should be sending those out. But for my children, you're already in. The only thing you're going to have to do is find my class. It says Miss Squires class. It looks like this. Click join. And it may take a minute and you're in. It'll walk you through what it looks like, but this is what it looks like. There shouldn't be much on there. But yeah, so that is how you log into Google Classroom.